What's going on, everyone? Talon here, and today I'm going to be working on my second of the new characters. And for the next character I'm going to be working on, it is going to be Inferno, just because he is a paywall character, or a character that you can only get as an ally shifter, so that will take a very long time to get him to 6 stars naturally. So, seeing as I have one ticket left over, I've had this ticket for a little while now. I always like to have one ticket in my inventory for when paywall characters come out, so if I like the character, I can use it on them. So, I'm going to go ahead and use it on him since he is the only paywall character of the group. So let's go ahead and get him to 6 stars. Alright, there we go. And then let's use the mastery ticket on him as well. And there we go. Perfect. Alright, so got him all ranked up. Very nice. So now we're going to have to get him leveled up before we can use him at all. So let's go ahead and get him to level 60, and then I will check back in after that is done. Okay, and we're back. So now we have Inferno up to level 60. So let's go ahead and get his gears leveled up here. Alright, so decided to work on Inferno next after Crystal because he is one of the paywall characters, or actually the only paywall character of this update, and I had one of the mega rank up tickets left, so I decided to give it to him just because I can't really get him to level 60 or 6 stars any other way with relative speed. So let's see here. Alright, so energy by level is fine right there. Now we're going to try to get all attacker energy here. So let's see what we get. Nope, don't want that. Nope, don't want that. Nope. Alright, looks like this might take a little bit, so I'll be back in a second. Alright, there we go. So we got energy and all attack going. So now let's go ahead and move on to the next one. We're going to do all defense here for everything. So I'll just do change all. And there we go. Alright. And then just for now, of course, I'm going to do all HP here. I have not looked into the character much yet. I don't know if he's going to need dodge or anything like that. I don't think he will, though. And then we're going to change this first one to HP by level. Okay, on to the last one. We're going to want skill cooldown, I believe. Does he have skill? He has one. Alright, so he does have native skill cooldown, which is nice. So let's see. I'm going to change all to skill cooldown for now, and let's see what that gets him up to. Alright, so there's all his gear. Skill cooldown 33%, so that's fine. We're going to leave him there. So let's go ahead and look at his skills. So he does have this one that I want to level up right here, the Blazing Storm, because it increases the damage buff that he gets, and hopefully it will increase the guard hits. I'm not sure though. Let's find out. Yes it does. Alright, perfect. Because one guard hit, that's nothing. That's not going to help him pretty much at all. So let's get you. So 4 hits, 3 seconds. So that's not bad. It's a really short duration, but then again, it'll help you to be able to cast another skill pretty much right after this one. So that will be nice. And then his 5th skill here is the other one I believe I want to level up. Yes, so it increases all attack, all speed, and crit rate. So let's go ahead and upgrade that, get those bonuses going. Okay, alright. So there we go, it's going to top off at 15% all attack, 15% all speed, and 10% crit rate. And this is going to give him immunity for 2 seconds, so basically it's going to give him immunity just while he's casting the skill, it looks like, so that will be nice. Alright, so that's going to be the skills, so now let's go ahead and give him an ISO set here. And of course I want a damage based ISO set with him. I'm pretty sure either that or I'd want a I am also Groot, but pretty sure I want a damage set on him. So let's see what we happen to get. Hopefully it won't take forever. Alright, nothing on that first 20. If we don't get anything on this 20, I will probably pause the video and then come back after I have rolled one. Alright, that's 40 tries with no ISO 8. Okay, so I will be back in a second after I roll one, and I will just stick with the first one I get, so we'll see what that happens to be. Alright, and we're back. So this is going to have to do for now, the drastic density. So it's going to give him an HP shield. It does have ignore defense on it, which is nice, so hopefully that'll work out. But as you can see by my gold, it took about, that was over 100 rolls. So I think that was in the batch right after the 100. So it was about 110 rolls or something to get an ISO 8 set on him, which is really annoying. But my luck is always pretty horrible with these ISO 8 sets. I don't know why, but I always have a horrible time rolling these things. So let's just go ahead and get the set activated here. So we're just going to put in all 3 stars for now, because I may want to change this later depending on how he plays. So let's just get this going. Alright, there we go. So we got an ISO set on him, we leveled up his skills, we got his gear to 15s. Now let's just give him a quick obelisk here. I'm just going to give him a purely damage based one. I have this double fire roll right here with a damage proc on it. So I may change this later on, but I don't really have any other characters that do fire damage that need obelisks, so I'm just going to give this to him for now. And then that is good for right now. So now let's go ahead and just give him a quick play real fast and just see how he handles. Alright, so here we go. We got Corvus as today's world boss. So we'll go ahead and just take him in here and see how he does against Corvus. I'm just going to use this team right here. He doesn't have many team up bonuses, so he's actually quite lacking in the links. So we have just desserts, which is attack speed and movement speed, nothing special. And then we have the all attack and crit rate here, which is nice. And then of course we have a damage leadership out of this as well. So let's go ahead and give him the ignore dodge strikers. I usually like to put in one damage striker or increased damage striker, and then the rest we're going to do ignore dodge when we fight against Corvus. Alright, so let's load them up and see how we can do here. So the only play that I've done with Inferno so far is just in the skill preview, so this is actually going to be a fresh play for me. This one would be my first impressions and just using the character pretty much for my first time in a live battle. Alright, so his 5th skill is going to be the damage immune. So let's go ahead and pop that. And then let's see what this was, the iframe, right? Yeah, that's the iframe. And then this is going to be the guard. Okay. Okay, yeah, so that does, the iframe at the end there of that skill is pretty nice. Alright, so pretty much just taking quite a bit of bleed damage here, but besides that, he's playing pretty good so far. The damage is decent, but this is against Corvus, so I can't see how many of those he's actually dodging. Oh, got stunned. That's not good. Got stunned again. Awesome. Alright, come on, finish him off. There we go. On to the last phase. So it looks like I gotta get used to the timing right now for his attacks. That, and so far from what I've played, I do think he would benefit quite a bit from a immune to guard break obelisk, because I do seem to be getting guard broke quite a bit. Alright, we're halfway through his last phase here, well, a little more than halfway I should say. There we go, let's see if we get some AoE out of that. Oh, run away. That pinwheel attack, man, does so much damage if you're not ready to avoid it. Ah, got frozen again. I gotta remember the movement on that guard skill, the 3 skill right here. He moves around quite a bit. Alright, so there we go. So he was actually able to beat Corvus, and like I said, I have not played him before, so I was pretty much just guessing on what I wanted to do with the skill rotation. So that's definitely probably not the optimized skill rotation. I was just using my immune to damage number 5 skill, and then I was using the guard number 3 skill, and then I was using the number 4 that has an iframe at the end of the skill but not in the windup of this skill. So overall, I do like the character. I think he's pretty neat. I do like the skill animations, all the fireballs and stuff like that, but it does seem quite similar to Satana with a lot of the fire effects, but there's only so much you can do with fire-based skill animations. So overall, I think he is going to be a good character. I'm going to be using him and trying him out more in Shadowland mainly. So yeah, that's going to be the first look at Inferno. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick look at him and quick gameplay, and of course I will be doing a full review later on after I have played him more. This is just kind of a first look type thing, and this will probably be the last character out of the new ones that I do this type of video for. I just did it on these 2 characters because I did have the bio selectors and the mega rank up ticket to be able to get 2 characters ranked up quite quickly. The other 2 I'm going to take my time farming the bios for, and I probably still will use my Shadowland bios, of course, on the new characters. And if you are interested in what my next 2 will be that I'm working on, they are going to be Maximus and Moon Girl. Well, I need Maximus because I do need another villain for Shadowland, so he's probably going to be the one I'm working on right now next, and then Moon Girl right after that. So that will be all for this video, and I hope to see you in the next one.